In 5 years, the female prison population has nearly quadrupled to nearly 800 women behind bars. The new Corrections Minister, Kelvin Davis, has pledged to reduce the prison population by 30% in the next 15 years. To reduce the numbers, new initiatives to help develop skills are being encouraged. One such initiative is a joint venture between Corrections and the Royal New Zealand Ballet, bringing dance into Arohata Women's Prison for the first time. The women involved have been busy preparing for their Christmas performance, and RNZ Concerts music journalist Zoe George and video journalist Richard Tindler went behind bars to take a look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Beyond the bars, it's the final rehearsal for these 14 dancers at Arohata Women's Prison. The inmates are learning important life skills while pirouetting, pliéing and jetéing under the guidance of the Royal New Zealand Ballet. The choreography was created especially for the women and has a salsa vibe. RNZB Education and Community Manager Pascal Parental says it's important to ensure access to the arts reach all parts of the community, including those in prison.
This is, I think, a necessity to be confined into 4 walls, but then I have the freedom of expression of your soul, your body, your mind, your heart. I think this is a long association between the Royal New Zealand Ballet and the Development and Correction.
Participation in the classes is not seen as a reward for the women who volunteered to take part. Arohata Deputy Prison Director Matere Kupina Wanoa says dancing teaches the inmates important life skills.
This is just seen as part of their rehabilitation. I mean, part of this program is also that they have to learn how to count, how to coordinate themselves, how to interact and relate to others in a positive way. So there's a whole lot of learning that comes with this medium, and also makes you feel very happy, and it builds your self-esteem and self-confidence.
The inmates have responded positively to the experience. One inmate, who helped create the PowerShell-inspired tutus, says it's a humbling experience and has helped her embrace her femininity.
I think every woman has the right to feel like a little girl sooner or later. Like they mightn't, a lot of girls in here never really had childhoods, I mean, I got to go to ballet when I was little, but I'd say a lot of girls here never did, and so, yeah, I just think that the more you can identify with your feminine self, the more you're going to understand yourself and the reasons why you do things, So, I mean, I think it's a gift. I think it's a gift all round, and I think it's a personal journey for everybody. But I think that it's really important that we see ourselves as women and not as hardened criminals, yeah.
Another is regaining her confidence, something she says she lost a long time ago.
I think it gives the ladies an opportunity to, it's kind of like a mindfulness. When you're in a sad moment, you can release it with your dance and exercise and lift the endorphins and, yeah, just be in a happier place.
For others, the dance classes bring meaning.
It just helps us get up every morning, We look forward to this day every day. Every Thursday we come and we do it and we love it. You can mix and mingle with anybody. Yeah, anybody, yeah. And we can all get along and we can all do something all together.
More than 75% of female prisoners have a mental illness. Matere Kupina Wanoa says it's important for them to express themselves in a safe environment.
3/4 of the women that are in prison have been victims of domestic violence, sexual assault and rape, so it's important that we acknowledge that and that we ensure that we have a safe and secure environment that's safe not only for the women but also for our staff.
The women have only had 6 one-hour rehearsals before their big nights, 2 Christmas concerts that will raise money for Zonta community projects and Women's Refuge. After preparing their costumes, warming up and doing their makeup, it's time to take the stage for the first time. RNZB educator Pagan Dorgan was thrilled to see the progress the women have made and the fact that dance could have such an impact on their lives.
I don't know, if people could actually see what happens and the change in people, I think that's probably the biggest thing you can say. But I also, for me, it's quite, I don't want to talk about anybody that I'm working with, but it's quite apparent that for some of them they've never had this opportunity. Again, I'm going to be really naive, but if maybe they had this opportunity at some point in their life, they may not be where they are now.
In January, Pagan Dorgan will return to Arohata Women's Prison to teach the women choreography from the RNZB's upcoming production of The Piano. For Checkpoint, I'm Zoe George.